Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about how we made a little over $1,600 by swing trading stocks. We're going to be talking about entries, exits, risk management, and how I went from working a 9-to-5 job to becoming a full-time swing trader. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to learn more about swing trading, check out our school. It's fantastic. We offer private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. It's like a college course, right? We have quizzes, we got lectures, we have a group chat, we have a final exam. So if you want to take trading to the next level, check it out down below. It's an 8-week course, but the education gets updated and it's lifetime access. So check it out down below, and you guys can get 20% off by using code YouTube. So use code YouTube, get 20% off, invest into yourself for 2025. And let's jump into this here. So this past week here, we took 2 trades. We got out on one, and then we got in on another one here today. We're going to be talking about them here, but the biggest thing, though, that I want to talk about is making that transition from working to becoming a trader. The first thing that you guys need to understand is the time frame. How long does it take? Everybody's different, but I definitely think a realistic approach is like a college degree. That's a very realistic approach. 4 years. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to realize 2 years is going to be just education, paper trading, trying to build a small account, figuring out what type of trader you want to be. You know, everybody sees these videos on YouTube and TikTok of, oh, how to become a full-time swing trader in 30 days. Yeah, you can swing trade a stock right now, but in order to do it consistently, you have to treat it like a job, like a career. What that entails is treating it like a college course. It's not this glamorous thing that everybody loves to talk about and say, oh, you must sit on a beach all the time and drink margaritas. No, I spend hours a day on my computer, hours a day analyzing stocks. I get a couple hours during the day for friends and family, but a lot of my time is spent on my computer. It's not this glorious thing. It's honestly very boring. So I wanted to talk about that because I've been seeing some comments here and there. But let's turn to the computer here, guys, and talk about this recent swing trade here. So the first thing I want to talk about is the broker. So the broker I am using here is Moomoo. Now, Moomoo is a trading broker, so I'd highly recommend them if you want to elevate your trading. Check them out down below. They're honestly, they'll make trading a lot easier. They offer good charting, scanning, paper trading. So if you're still learning, and I'll put a link to them down below. You guys can get up to 20 free stock just by signing up, and it really does help out the channel when you guys do that. So let's talk about the trade that we got in and out on here. So this was on ticker symbol GNRC here. GNRC here was a stock that we traded. And one of the reasons why we got in, you guys can see this huge downward trend on the hourly time frame. Now, this right here is, a lot of people get scared of sell-off. I always look at it as an opportunity, right? Making sure that daily does have an upward trend, which is exactly what we did. But the hourly, we can take a little chance with, with that downward trend. So you guys can see here, the stock hit this point here near around that 152, hit it several times, establishing good support. So this right here was our entry price, right in that 152 range. Hopping in there, keeping our stop loss just below 140, 159, or excuse me, 149, in preparation for the breakout. So that's why we got in for that first move going higher. And then it formed this. We can go ahead and draw it out here so you guys can see. It formed this nice and steady upward trend. We can remove these so you guys can see it a little clearer here. But this is also why we got out. Let's do that. Is because it broke through that trend, right? This trend is very important for a trader. This represents a lot of things, as you guys can see. That good trend represents buying pressure. The break of it could represent a new shift, a new direction of this. So now we just decided to take our profit, move on to other opportunity. And this right here is our handy dandy trading journal. So you guys can kind of see here this past week, we're up $1,649 on 2 positions. We're in on ENB here. Now, ENB here was another stock that we got in on, and we'll go ahead and pull this one up for a very similar approach, right? Downward trend, good breakout. Now, this one here is a little different. And looking at this, you guys can see it did break above these lines. So these lines are what we call moving average lines. You guys can see it hit it and just had a hard time breaking below it. So we got in near and around the $41 mark, keeping our stop loss below about, the low 41s, if that makes sense. Getting in high 41s, stop below low 41s. Stock has been rallying its way up. We're keeping our stop loss relatively tight here, given that the stock has squeezed up quite a bit in the past couple of days, right? We're up 5%, which is really good to see. And so this is a huge move, right? This has paid off absolutely big time for our account. And we're just going to continue to see this stock rally its way up. So now with this position, let's go ahead and see. We are up a whopping, let's go ahead and go to dashboard. So we are up a whopping, let's go weekly on this. We're up a little over $2,000, which is always really, really good to see. So now we're continuing to let this thing ride out, which is great. Now here with this new position, very similar approach, SCI. SCI here, looking at the daily, great upward trend. It has great support on that red line, which is the 200-day moving average line. Hit it several times, right? If we remove these, you can see just how strong this trend is, right? Getting good buying pressure on the trend line as well as the moving average lines. Entering here on that huge support down here on that hourly time frame. So now we entered here, keeping our stop loss just below, I would say $76 mark in preparation for a push up to like 80s. Let's go ahead and draw that out. So the risk and reward is really, really good. That's 6-1, which is really what we look for. Now, before you guys ever enter a stock, you want to follow some sort of checklist. So it could be a variety of things depending on your strategy and your approach. So for me, mine is an upward trend, sold off down a moving average line. It's going to be undervalued on the RSI. It could have a move on that MACD. It could have a breakout on the hourly time frame with good risk and reward. Another thing that I always want to make sure is to understand the earnings. I never want to hold a stock through an earnings report because it's incredibly risky. I always want to, know everything and as much as possible as I can with the position I am in on. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And if you guys want to learn how to trade, check out our school. You guys can get 20% off by using code YouTube. Use that code, sign up, and we'll see you guys in there. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.